Very good evening, everyone. So this video was created by Team V and for the exclusive members of Team V. In this video, let us have an idea about the rosenta, how it is helping us to get the proper health as well as beauty. Before we get into the product detail, we let us understand the basics. Prevention is better than cure. Yeah, of course, everyone knows it. But giving attention on this is not easy, particularly at present lifestyle. We are running. So until we get into the problem, we never ever care about the health. When we get into the problem, then we completely leave everything and try to come out of the complication, but which is not that easy. Because before an organ gets damaged, you can prevent it. But once it is get damaged, it is not that easy to get it recovered. So in the point of health, we talk about a lot of complication nowadays, like diabetes, heart attack, stroke, a lot of disease we talk. But whenever we talk about a complication, whenever we talk about a problem, if we want to come out of the complication or a problem, we should understand why the problem is created, how the problem is created. Unless otherwise we understand the basic reason of the complication, we may not be able to come out of the complication. So here we create awareness to the peoples to have a better understanding about the basics of our body and how to come out of the complication or how to avoid the complications and lead a healthy life. Okay, so in a general way, we say if anyone suffers by pain or disease, we say that is the way the body can communicate with you. If we fell in sick or we get disease, that the body is communicating with us that the fundamental of body is getting disturbed. So of course, when we get into the complication, we need something to address the complication. Parallelly, we have to focus on correcting the fundamentals. What is the fundamentals? It is a very simple. Everyone know our body is made up of trillions of cells. Cells creates a tissue, tissue creates organs, organ creates a system. All the system together is the body. So when there is a problem in the body, we try to find out the problem is there in which system, and we to try to find out which organ has a problem. But we never ever go beyond that. But the real problem starts from the cell level. So if the cell damage happens in the pancreas, we call it as a diabetes. If the cell damage happens in the brain, we call it as a stroke. If the cell damage happens in your circulatory system or in your heart tissue, that we call it as heart disease. So wherever the cell damage happens, we name it some disease and we try to address the complication without addressing the fundamentals. Okay, now if we want to correct the fundamentals, we need to understand why the cell damage happens and how the cell damage happens. Generally, they say the free radicals is a major reason for the cell damage. What is free radicals and how it is getting created? The free radicals are not like a virus or bacteria which is coming from outside and create a cell damage in our body. These are all the healthy cells which is affected by our lifestyle, like stress, pollution, toxicity, radiation, so many lifestyle factors which affects us, and it creates imbalance in our cells. It is like a person has two hands. In some reason, he or she lost a hand, so they become imbalanced. But as a human being, they will not take another, uh, they will not snatch another's hands to fix themselves, but the cells will do that. So because it has got imbalance by the lifestyle factors, it tries to balance itself by snatching electron from a healthy cells. These kind of cells, they call it as a free radicals. Since we are not able to change the lifestyle, or we are not able to stop the production of free radicals, we try to take some antioxidant and health supplementary to address the free radicals. Most of the health industry supplementaries nowadays are just limits in this stage. But now the science is far advanced. That's like how complications are getting far advanced. Now the science says we need to focus on the power production in our system. Like power is a base, like electricity is a base for whole world operation. Likewise, the same energy production is a base in our body. As we have a power plants in the world, we have a power plant in our body, which is called mitochondria, which is the one converts the food into the form of ATP, which is the electricity for your body. So without electricity, the world cannot function. Similarly, without ATP, your body cannot function. So this mitochondria, which is a powerhouse of the cell, which converts the food into ATP. But now the science says instead of converting your food into the ATP, it's now getting converted in the form of free radicals. Imagine now the food we are taking, it is getting converted in the form of free radicals instead of energy. It is a worst part. So why it is not able to convert the food into energy? The basic reason what they say is that we need a base molecule called NAD, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, which is a natural molecule which aggregate in our body when we have a good physical activity, when we have a good diet. But we everyone know today's lifestyle, there is no proper physical activity and there is no proper diet. So because of this, the NAD, which is a naturally occurred molecule in our body, which is not getting occurred. So because absence of NAD, most of the functions, basic functions, without NAD, your food may not be able to convert it into the proper energy. Without NAD, the DNA cannot be repaired. Without NAD, the new cell cannot be created. Without NAD, your brain cannot function properly. Without NAD, liver cannot function properly. So that means NAD is a basic molecule for all kind of basic activity in your body. So now, because same way, the lifestyle, we are not able to get the NAD. With all this consideration, Dynace has launched a product called rocenta. We call it latest trend and latest demand in the human society. This product has a 6 major ingredient. The first one, they call it as Bulgarian rose placenta. Of course, there are many stem cell products available in the market, particularly from the plant-based, but most of them are phyto stem cells, which is an extraction of stem cells from the fruits. But this one is a phytoplacenta, means an extraction from the placenta level. The difference between the stem cells and the phytoplacenta is that the efficacy, even though it is a plant stem cell, it is as equal to animal stem cell. The efficacy is very, very well advanced and more. And moreover, we have a NMN in this, which is so nicotinamide mononucleotide is a kind of salt which gets converted into the form of NAD, which reaches your body. So they says, if you want to evaluate a person's health, you can, with the help of NMN available in the body, you can evaluate their health state. So as I mentioned, NAD is a very, very base molecule, which is essential molecule for all kind of base activity in your body. So we have NMN to support the NAD levels. And we do have a bitter melon peptide. We naturally know bitter melon is a friendly for diabetes, as well as it helps to reduce the triglycerides. And we do have a lotus gem extract in this, which helps to produce the collagen through which we can get anti-aging, better skin tone, and promote a whitening effect, skin whitening effect. Moreover, we have a brown seaweed, which helps to balance the hormone, removes the heavy metal from the body, as well as also it is good for the joints and bone health. Ashwagandha, we heard a lot about ashwagandha. It helps to reduce the stress, insomnia, it also gives a better sleeping quality, anxiety reductions, and infertility for males and females. And moreover, we have 11 type of vitamins. Even though we get good food, but we still have a vitamin deficiency. To balance that, we have 11 type of vitamins in this. And we do have a 15 type of minerals in this, because nowadays the drinking water what we have is a processed one, lack of minerals. To balance that, we have a minerals in that, and we do have enzymes in that, because digestion is the base. If the digestion is not happening properly, then we may not be able to expect proper results. So for the support of digestion, we have enzyme in that. Alpha alpha helps to regulate the kidney function, because if the kidney function properly, then only your blood filtration happens properly. And we do have a clove for the better health of liver, as well as for the blood circulation. And we do have a coenzyme Q10 in this, which is for the good immune health, as well as for the anti-aging. So if you see, the rosenta has all the essential vitamins, minerals, NMN, stem cell, ashwagandha, all the essential need of body. So you can take a sachet, means this box will have a 15 sachet. You take one sachet a day under the tongue, sublingual method. And the nicotinamide mononucleotide benefits, what I mentioned about the NAD, is clinically proven one. So this is the uniqueness of rosenta. If you are healthy, yes, take rosenta and protect the organs damage, lead a healthy life, and get a better skin tone because it is for health as well as a beauty. If you are suffering with any illness, no doubt, still you can take it, correct the fundamentals. At the same time, please go according to the doctor's suggestion. Never ever avoid the drugs. Take the rosenta along that, correct the fundamentals. We can lead a healthy life. Hope you might have received some information. If you have any more doubts, if you want more details, do contact the person who shared this video with you. So in team we join together, we create a healthy society and success together. Thank you so much.